Hello everyone! I recently filmed a video where I showed how to make this Christmas tree garland. So today I wanted to film another video to show the pattern for the new Christmas tree garland that I've been working on, which is for these trees right here. So there's 3 different trees in this garland. They all follow a very similar pattern. So I'll put the link to the blog post in the description box down below that has like the written pattern for all of them. In this video, I'm going to be making the hot pink tree right here, which is the 2-tiered one that has like the top part of the tree is smaller than the bottom. For these trees, you really can use any like sport or DK weight yarn with like a 3 or a 3.5 millimeter crochet hook. I'll put all the details about the yarn that I'm using and the colors in that blog post that's linked down below. So let's go ahead and get started. So when we crochet these trees, we start at the top of the tree and then we work like 1 triangle and then another triangle. For this one right here, there's 3 triangles. And then afterwards, we'll add the stump to the tree. So you're gonna begin with the magic circle. So I normally take 2 fingers and you lay the yarn over the top and then you wrap it around again. Then you'll take your hook and you insert it underneath the yarn that's on the right, and then you pull that other strand of yarn through. Then you'll insert your hook again and pull through. And then you will have a tail. And then there should be 1 chain currently, so we're going to chain 2 more. And then that chain 3 will count as the first double crochet stitch. If you prefer UK crochet terms, that would be called the treble stitch. Then we're going to work 2 more double crochet into the magic circle. So for a double crochet, you yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through. You'll have 3 loops on your hook, so you'll yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So I'll show that one more time. So you yarn over, insert your hook into the magic circle, yarn over, pull through. You'll have 3 loops on your hook, so yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So that's the first row. It's that chain 3 which counts as the first double crochet, and then 2 more double crochet. So you can go ahead and grab the tail of the magic circle and just pull on it to close it. And then we'll flip the work. Then for row 2, we'll start with the chain 3. Then into that same stitch, we're going to work another double crochet. So yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through. You'll have 3 loops on your hook. So yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So in that first stitch, we have a chain 3 and a double crochet. Then the next stitch, we're going to double crochet. And then into the last stitch from the previous row, which is a chain 3, we're going to work 2 double crochet stitches. So that's row 2. In the first stitch, it's a chain 3 and a double crochet, then a double crochet, and then 2 double crochet. So you can go ahead and flip the work. Then for this next row, we'll begin with a chain 3. Into that same stitch, we'll work a double crochet. Then into each of the next 3 stitches, we'll work a double crochet. And then once again, that last stitch is the chain 3 from the previous round, and we're going to work 2 double crochet into it. So that's the pattern for like each row of the tree. It's always a chain 3 with a double crochet into the first stitch. Then you double crochet into each of the following stitches, except in that last stitch is going to be 2 double crochet. So we'll go ahead and we'll turn the work. And then you'll want to work 2 more rows. After you work this next row, you'll flip it again and then work the next row. And then we'll go ahead and stop and we'll start working on the second triangle. Alright, so I just finished row 5. So now we'll turn the work. And then we're going to chain 1. And then in each of the next 4 stitches, we're going to work a slip stitch. So for a slip stitch, you insert your hook, yarn over, pull through. You'll have 2 loops on your hook, so then you just pull that loop through the first loop. So we're going to work 4, so that's the first one. And then into the next stitch, we'll slip stitch, then chain 3, and then we're going to work 4 double crochet into that same stitch. So into that stitch, it's a chain 3 and then 4 double crochet. Now we can go ahead and turn the work. And then for the next row, we'll begin with a chain 3. Into that same stitch, we'll work a double crochet. And then in each of the next 3 stitches, there'll be a double crochet. And then into that last stitch, it's the 2 double crochet. So just like the pattern for the triangle was before, in the first stitch, it's a chain 3 with a double crochet. Then you double crochet into each of the following stitches, except in that last stitch, it's 2 double crochet stitches. So you can go ahead and continue on with that triangle pattern for 3 more rows. You'll go ahead and flip the work and then continue with the next row. And then I'll meet you at the end to add the stump to the tree. Alright, so I just finished the 5th row for the second triangle, so I'm going to go ahead and fasten off. And then when I add the stump, I always look at the first row and make sure that the right side of the tree is like facing up for that row. That way it's just consistent with all of the trees. And then you want to find the 7th stitch of the last row. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And you'll insert your hook into the 7th stitch. And then pull the brown yarn through. And then we'll chain 3. And then into that same stitch, we'll work 2 more double crochet. And then we can fasten off. And then if you have a tapestry needle, you can go ahead and just weave in all the ends. So that's the full pattern for these trees. For the other 2 trees, the pattern is very similar, so I'll put the link to the blog post in the description box down below, and that will go through the written patterns for all 3 of the trees, as well as the colors. It also explains how to assemble the garland. As you probably can tell by the trees sitting on the table here, I haven't had a chance to iron them quite yet, but normally I iron them before I string them for the garland, and then that way they lay nice and flat. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I think I said this in the other video for this tree, but I would love to see pictures of these Christmas trees if you make any of them. Normally the easiest way to share them is just if you post a picture on Instagram, you can tag me in the comment section. And I'll put the link for this other tree, the video tutorial for it, in the description box down below as well. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and I hope you enjoy the pattern.